Morning. I think it's morning. We've the bloody hell.
We're waiting for the camels to cross the road.
Trying to set. Yeah, we're trying to get on our way. But we've got a bit of a traffic jam at the minute for camels. He herds them with his on a motorbike who sticks up his arse, but it looks of it to get them to move.
How cute are they? Quite funny that.
So, morning. We're having a couple of bit of problem with our mobile phone and the electronics that we've got basically for putting videos on. It seems everything we try and do, apart from the internet, which is causing us an issue anyway, it's not easy. So
we're getting that.
Hopefully when you get this one, even if I put this one on its own as a you'll find that it's I've kind of tried to explain it to you. So we're having a bit of trouble getting the phone to link to our cameras, which we've never had really trouble before. We could do it through the computer, which is something that we've done before, but that's not playing the game either now, and poor internet it's just causing us a few issues, but no issues for us, touch wood, with the holiday.
You've got a big gob.
Yeah, as Christine just said, I've got a big gob, so that way. You'd have had to walk all the way down here,
yeah, it's a long way.
And then down there into town.
Too far.
Yeah, so it would have been
exit the roundabout.
well, like I say, it's not
Continue
causing
for
problems.
35
Yesterday we were on the quads. I love that. That was it couldn't go fast enough for me. Struggled to get up a couple of those steep ones. It's mainly because of the weight on the back. So he came down and which was interesting.
It was.
Nearly hanging on like when we were doing that. The other thing was I was quite pleased that when he tried to get up the same way as I was getting up, even when he did it with just Christine on, he couldn't get up the same, could he? So I'm quite pleased about that. So he made me feel a bit better that it wasn't just me. But yeah, that was brilliant. Speed bump. Sorry about that, but Christine sees a speed bump and thinks you have to accelerate for them. So we hit a few.
We have.
In fact, we hit one when we first got over into Morocco at Algeciras. We didn't land till we got to Chef Sham.
Funny.
So anyway, we're leaving the desert now. Done our 4 before. That was great. I liked the different things that he took us to. Thought it was interesting going and seeing where he showed us where he worked sometimes, which I know doesn't really mean anything, but I just thought it was interesting. And what they were mining for was some rock that they use for mascara, which I never knew, and you just don't give it a thought about where things like that come from. So it probably comes from somewhere else and some other way of doing it now, because there isn't a lot going on, is there? But
No.
yeah, it's been good. So we're off to Dade's Gorge today. hopefully.
Depends on
Now
weather.
it's a bit of a contrast. It's only 4 hours away, but there's possibly snow up there. So we're going from desert to snow in a day. Okay, we're pretty much moving away from the desert now. It's just more of a barren wasteland, I suppose they'll call it a desert. Still get there's a lot of rubbish. We have noticed that the towns are generally clean. I know it's dusty and there is so many tips behind people clean things, but once you get out of the towns, well, it's just rubbish everywhere. It's such a shame. Such a shame. And I don't really know who's to blame for it, to be quite honest. Is it the Europeans? Is it the local people? Plastic is a cheap product. I don't know. But it is bad. Anyway, we're heading for the mountains. So I don't think it's those particularly that are in front, but we are heading for a mountainous region now. So I think where we're going is, I think Dave's Gorge is a part of the Atlas Mountains. We'll see a fair bit of those bits, I think.
Not my place.
Not much, yeah. They don't have much, do they? Don't know if you saw that, but there was a nomad village which was just on our left. But we've got to make our way, which is north, and then we can start to head west. Down the sand drifted onto the road.
Quite a lot of sand though, isn't there?
Yeah. It's me saying we're just on the wasteland bit. We've still got desert. I mentioned the Sahara Desert for Egypt, but I don't think that was the Sahara Desert. We did go to the White Desert. So, but I'd say it's our second desert. I'm gonna. You're probably gonna find this little story funny. I've only just found out myself because Christine's just told me. Christine wanted to bring some of the Sahara home, so she got herself a little empty like bottle to put some in. And a spoon so she could scoop it up to put it in the bottle. I thought, so what do you take a spoon for? She said, oh no, it just seemed logical to sort of dig it up. So why don't you pick it up with your hands? Never thought of that, she said. Anyway, so while we were on our trips yesterday, she took it with her and totally forgot. Anyway, she mentioned to the owner of where we were staying that she wanted a couple of the bottles of Saharan sand. So you can buy these bottles. Anyway, he said leave it with me, and then he sorted it. He sorted the 2 bottles of Sahara sand plus a pop bottle full of it as well, which I thought was a really nice thing for him to do. He was good. It was a good stop.
Well, he was good, wasn't he?
Yeah, he organised everything for us.
And all the tools were private as well, because the kids were
Yeah. See if we can use some different words again. So the bit as that Cole, forgot what his name is, says vistas. The vistas are fantastic. Great vistas. enjoying the landscape now. Well, in case you're trying to keep up on what day this is when you actually get it, this is the day Paul's coming, so this is Saturday today. We're a day in front of where we are on your paperwork. So if you were to look on your paperwork, we shouldn't be doing this until tomorrow. But the good thing about what we're doing is we've got an open return for the ferry. So when we've done it, we can, when we've seen everything we want to see, we're back on the ferry again, which is great. Then if we've got a bit more time, we'll spend a bit more time in Spain. Probably go and, I don't know, sit and do nothing for a couple of days somewhere, possibly. We'll see. But the landscape is definitely beginning to change a little bit now. Pastel coloured walls, don't they, the school?
They seem to have, yeah.
You know, they have that like stripes, but
Yeah.
part of the wall painted in one colour and then painted in another. We're alright for fuel, aren't we?
Ah.
Yeah. So we're still alright for fuel. Still got
I want to try and get a picture of those one pulling if I can. You can't.
Don't you dare pull on that.
No, I don't. Pulling.
Take a picture of what?
That mountain with them icons on it.
So we're actually heading west at the moment now. So we've gone pretty much as far south as what we're going to go. We might actually, as we're travelling west, slip south again, kind of road dependent, but we'll pretty much head west now, so all the things that we pick up, like Danes Gorge, Ratti, I think there's a couple of others, through the Atlas Mountains, that kind of thing, we'll be picking up now as we head west. Then we will reach the coast. Along the west coast tends to be where the main cities are. So we start to work our way up then from Sidi-Ifni to Casablanca, Rabat, come inland for Marrakesh, then back out to the coast again. So we've got some heavily populated areas to go to once we've done these mountains and gorges. So hopefully they're not thick in snow for us to see. me. Must admit, on the whole though, I've found the people very friendly wherever we've been. Can't say we've had a problem with anybody. When we've tipped people, they've been happy with what we've tipped them. There's not been a problem with them. All happy, smiley people. Whereas in Egypt, wasn't quite the same case. When we was in Egypt, when you were tipping people there, they were whinging and whining, it wasn't enough.
Yeah, they wanted more,
and they always wanted more, and they were openly telling you they wanted more, whereas a tip is generally given for services rendered, so they didn't even do anything and they were after you for it. The harassment that you get around bazaars and Medinas and that kind of thing, so far in Morocco, yeah, you get it, but it's not really in your face as much as Egypt was. Egypt was just crazy with people begging at you and really pushing things at you and not leaving you alone at all. Whereas here, it's a little bit more relaxed, which kind of like that. It's quite easy to work the currency as well. We are getting about 12, well, it's about 12 and a half dirham to the pound, aren't we?
Yeah.
But if you're doing your maths, it's just easier to do 10 dirham is £1, so basically it's 10 pence. It's just easier to do that maths in your head. Makes it nice and quick. You're not doing complicated mathematical sums to figure things out. Makes the money a lot easier to use. However, when they say people don't have change, some do, some don't. So the best thing that, well, from what we've got so far, so from our advice is, if you are coming to Morocco, is when you're paying somebody, ask if they've got change. If they'll give you change, give them a bigger denomination, so you can get some more change in your wallet, and if they don't, pay them the correct price. That's the best way you can do things. That way it helps for you to keep change in your pocket all the time, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
But I would say, I must admit, it's I was very, very apprehensive about coming here first with the van. It was kind of coming into the unknown. It's not like being in Western Europe where we've been and done. It was spending time in a country and a continent that, well, we have been to before, but we haven't been to this country. So you don't really know what to expect. We've stuck to proper campsites all the time.
Cheap.
They're not a bad price at all. So we're paying about a tenner, and for that we're getting electricity, water, we can empty the toilet, grey waste, we can do all of those things for a tenner, which we think is a good price, and it's safe, or safer. I think there's going to come a time in the next few days where we may not be able to do that, but we'll cross that bridge as and when it turns up. But at the moment, we've always done, our plan was to do campsites, so we've pretty much looked at most of them, and I do know that there is a couple that we've got to do that aren't campsites. we've just filled up with fuel. There's a fella in front, just there on the right. He's got like a sack, and he's taking the something, I don't know what it is, like a dirt. And then he stopped doing that now. And then what he was doing was he was like grading it, sifting it. Well, it says entrance, but just fucking go.
No, wait for it, we're backing up.
Alright, my way.
Alright, my way.
Okay?
Oh, anti-Atlas, when the anti-Atlas then.
Yeah. Oh, so we just realised we are actually at the anti-Atlas.
That's what that said over there.
Well, so that said, so I suppose we're on the edge of that. Well, 400 metres and you keep going straight, so.
Yeah.
Well, that's just turn right, so same sort of thing.
In 200 meters, continue straight onto R113.
Wow. Let's go.
We're going to take this R113.
Continue straight onto R113.
In our experience so far,
Ah, it's rubbish.
R means rough.
Rubbish.
Yeah, so that there.
I don't want to get away from it.
Continue on R113 for 45 kilometers.
Well, you're right.
Oh, it might not be. It might be a good R. So far, there's not been good R's, have there?
Well, they seem to start off all right and then fall apart,
Yeah.
and then finish off all right. Is what seems to happen. So,
False sense of security.
yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Just running in front of the car, what?
Yeah. A lot of kids about again, so I wonder if there's school on a Saturday here as well.
Yeah, probably. They have weird times, don't they, some of them?
Well, I think they treat their days, I suppose, different to ours.
Yeah.
But we have noticed that in the south, there's a lot of people with bikes, push bikes, but in the north, there wasn't any, was there really?
The
Or
odd one.
very, very
The odd
few.
one.
Now lots of people seem to have them. I still wouldn't like to personally, I mean we wouldn't necessarily like to ride a bike here. I think after that experience we had,
Serbia.
was it Serbia? Riding the bikes in Serbia down that road.
You didn't like it, did you?
I didn't like that at all.
Yeah, school's on, look.
Yeah, school is on. You can tell the schools, when there's a school, they always have these pastel colours on the walls. Every school is painted with bright pastel colours.
Army
The
band.
military
Yeah.
as well. I don't think she's waving.
No, she wasn't. She wanted a lift.
Not giving a lift.
I'm not giving her
How
one.
insulting is that? Like waving to someone's trying to get a lift.
There's a lot of hitchhikers, isn't there?
Yeah. I will say, on the whole, they're quite happy people, aren't they?
Seems to
They
be,
seem
yeah.
quite happy. The fella we had on the bikes yesterday, that
He
young
was
man,
amazing.
He was really happy with himself. He
He was
was.
ace, weren't he?
So I mean, we were riding that bike. We were riding that flat out, weren't we?
Yeah.
After about 2 or 3 minutes on it, we were flat out on that, chucking that around. He couldn't go fast enough, I'm going to be honest, for me. And it's a shame that it was only a small engine, so like a 350 engine on it, and he just couldn't carry us both up the hill, up a couple of them steep sand dunes.
I weren't told it would have been alright.
But I think it's like Christine said, if Christine wasn't on it, we'd have got up. If I wasn't on it, there wouldn't have been a chance. But that's because Christine can't think. But it was brilliant, absolutely. Even when he had to stand on the side of the bike and do it, and when I was hanging off the bike. I'm going to be honest, I was falling off it, but it was just brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
He was ace getting us up there.
Yeah, and he looked like he was enjoying it as well.
He did.
So
He
I
did.
mean, we were fair flying on there. We did notice we were going a lot faster than some of the tours that were on their bikes, weren't we?
Oh, a lot faster, yeah.
I mean, not just a bit faster, a lot faster.
They were going dead slow, weren't they?
Yeah. So we were pleased we weren't in a tour because they only go as fast as the slowest. So I think when he sets off, and he sets off slow, and he's picking up the speed and seeing if you're with you all the time, and great. I'd get myself one of them if I lived here in the desert. It'd be the first thing I bought. Absolutely fantastic.
And a map of the dunes.
You can stick your camels up your arse. That is the way to go. It's the way forward, that.
Yeah.
I'm not good. I like motorbikes. I couldn't ride a motorbike on there.
No,
and there
God,
were
no.
some people that were riding bikes on it. I mean, that little span, is only a little sport. I've seen things in
Yeah.
Culture.
Yeah.
There was a fella there just sitting at the side of the road with his motor scooter, and he'd got his tyre off, he'd got his inner tube out, and he was fixing it. There's a football pitch, look. I don't know if you see that. And now it's a bit more of an oasis sort of area with the palm trees. Christie's just said it's not a bad road. We've only just set off on it. We're about 41 kilometres on here. So, but the roads are what they are. You can't change them. Once you're on them, you're on them. You just have to take it as it comes. Christine's happy driving and listening to me whinge and whine at her and
I ignore him.
scream and shout and whatever, then
It's alright,
fine,
I
and she
ignore him. It's
just
fine.
ignores me anyway. So,
Fine.
no, she don't bother her.
No.
Makes me feel better. And if we get to an area that she thinks is a bit difficult, she don't want to do, then I'll drive. She always asks me if I want to drive, so I'm not bothered. I know Christine's not somebody that generally likes driving, but she loves driving this. And she does like telling people that she drives it as well. She's proud of the fact that she drives it. And I'm happy for her to do that.
He spent all them months minding me drive the other one. I didn't want to drive it.
Yeah, all the time we had the other van, I spent that time all the time telling her she got to drive it, learn, in case anything happened.
Which he did.
And then it did. 210s as a change. 2.5s, did you? Is that what you give me?
To give him, yeah.
Yeah. And it was a 20, so he got about
15.
yeah, about 50, £1.50. I think that's fair, to be fair. I don't think it's
Well, it's fine, isn't it?
yeah.
That's it.
We were just talking about the fuel there on what we tipped the guy that filled us up. So we're in the, was it the Anti-Atlas?
Anti-Atlas is that?
Yeah, the Anti-Atlas Mountains. There's Anti-Atlas, High Atlas. I'm presuming if there's high, there must be low. So I'm presuming.
No idea.
The Atlas Mountain Range, I suppose when you're talking about all of them, covers quite a bit of Morocco. A large area across the middle. Road's a little bit bumpier now. Pardon?
Pretty.
Yeah. Excuse me. Starting to worm our way now into the mountain ranges. It's still a very barren land. Not like the north, which was a lush green. Gorgeous day.
19.
Yeah, 19 degrees it's reading, so probably a little bit warmer than that when we stop, but it's a beautiful day. Gorgeous day. Nice temperature that. is.
It is. Look at it, looks beautiful. The different
Trees
colours.
are strange, aren't they?
Yeah.
Where there's just like dots at the odd one. We'll go there. All of these Jack Jones. Oh, it's beautiful.
Stunning.
Oh, really nice. Here's it just popped.
Yeah, man.
We must be climbing quite a bit because both of my ears and Christine's have just popped.
That green colour's weird, isn't it? Like a moss.
Tell you what is strange is when you're driving along and you go up the mountains, if you've got packs of crisps, that in the inside of them goes, it really blows up, doesn't it? As
It
if
does.
it's all full of air. And I think it's because you're the air pressure that's on your body and surround us, the higher you go, the less it is. So your crisp packets blow up, don't they?
They do, yeah.
And same with the water.
Blew the top off,
The
didn't
other
it?
day, the other day it was opening the water and it was quite high up, and it was just like a corking white, wasn't it? As soon as you popped it, you blew the lid off. Need more crisps, I think, as well.
Yeah. Go to the supermarket, little supermarket.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Fantastically stunning view. Vista.
Vista. Stunning.
Pardon?
Stunning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In 300 meters, turn left onto Boulevard Mohammed V, N10.
What is that?
Right,
Turn left onto Boulevard Mohammed V, N10.
following them. Is he pulling you in? He's pulling you in.
Continue on N10 for 800 meters.
He was.
It wasn't.
It's too late now.
He was walking middle of the road, he wasn't. It's crossing road, it's just cross road.
Why he signalled to you?
No. He's not
on Boulevard Mohammed V, N10.
Oh, that white truck. Saw the fella there using the road in his wheelchair, batting along there.
Hope once in road here, Craig.
Seems quite an affluent town, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Very posh town.
Yeah, I know that's what the upstairs.
No. No. Alright, lost that one. Wow, it's quite fantastic, isn't it? Wow. Well, we will get to see inside a mosque when we get to Rabat. Incidentally, Rabat is the capital of Morocco, if you didn't know. Not Marrakesh or Casablanca, which we thought originally. It was only we was doing our own work about Morocco that we found out Rabat was the capital. So that makes it a bit naive, or I don't know, ignorant, possibly. We've noticed as well on the tops of some of the houses they have the wire sticking up so you can build higher, so the metal that goes through the concrete, you make it higher than the building, and then you can build another layer on top when you're ready. Cement mixer with all sorts of gadgets on that one.
Beautiful time, this.
Yeah. Oh, incidentally, when we were walking through
in 200 meters, at the roundabout, continue straight to stay on Boulevard Mohammed V, N10.
Through some of the main streets in Fez, and what you find is that things are divided up into areas, so you'll have where all the food shops are all down one street, clothing's all down another, and leather goods down another, when we were walking into Fez
In
towards
500
the
meters, at the roundabout, continue straight to stay on Boulevard Mohammed V, N10.
towards the town centre. There was a street full of plumbing shops, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
So all the shops were selling like basins, baths, toilets, pipe, taps, all that sort of thing. All of them were selling that, which it amused me that they were all there doing that. But I suppose the good thing about it is everybody goes to roughly the same place to buy something. You can walk into one and get a price. You can always walk next door and see if you can get a better price. Something strange what he got over his face, wasn't it?
What is it?
Quite a nice town, to be fair.
Lovely.
Isn't it?
Really nice town.
Big town. Modern. Big modern town. I suppose this is the new Morocco.
In 600 meters, at the roundabout, take the first exit and stay on Boulevard Mohammed V, N10.
tyres have got to be within your arches. I think, anyway.
Exit the roundabout onto Boulevard Mohammed V.
A lot of infrastructure and a lot going on in this town.
Does look fairly new.
Looks like a
In
brand
600
new
meters,
town.
at the roundabout, take the second exit and stay on Boulevard Mohammed V, N10.
That's the end of that window.
It's just so much building work going on here.
Exit the roundabout onto Boulevard Mohammed V. In 600 meters, at the roundabout, take the second exit and stay on Boulevard Mohammed V, N10.
Well, must be some housing that's going on there, I think, possibly.
Definitely new town, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a whole new town. Quite busy as well.
Exit the roundabout onto Boulevard Mohammed V. In 600 meters, at the roundabout, take the second exit and stay on Boulevard Mohammed V, N10.
Yeah, it's going to be, I mean, the amount of building work that's going on. This moving people from areas and moving them in.
Well, they did that in
Egypt
didn't they?
did that, yeah. I
yeah.
can't remember what they called the town now. All right,
I
strange
remember, yeah, it
name, wasn't
was, yeah. Yeah, they did, I remember that now, yeah.
So like
People didn't want to move them.
resettling people,
Exit the roundabout onto Boulevard
into a new
Mohammed V.
area.
In 500 meters, at the roundabout, take the second exit and stay on Boulevard Mohammed V, N10.
What town is this?
I don't know.
You haven't got my phone? Google it after.
Just going to have a look now and see what is this town?
Exit the roundabout
Suppose
onto
they call
Boulevard
it
Mohammed V.
T-I-N-T.
In 200 meters, at the roundabout, take the second exit onto N10.
Yeah, Tinker.
You screenshot that.
How do I do that?
Just leave it off, well, just don't shoot the map. Well, the screenshot you put the
Exit the roundabout onto N10.
this
Continue
corner.
on N10 for 45 kilometers.
Spot a square.
No, it's updates.
Right, can you can go in the corner, and put it smaller. I don't like it. They can make your window smaller by going it in the corner.
Like that. Oh yeah, done it. Yeah,
Don't
done
they?
Yeah. That's
Unreal, that.
very different. I think the scenery is epic.
Amazing.
That's another word I've used for it. Snow on them there mountains.
There is. That where we're going?
I'm not really sure.
Only 40
I
minutes
think
off.
so. I think that's where we're going. I know where we're going does get snowed in the winter. Doesn't mean to say it is now. We do know that last year or the year before there was on YouTube somebody had been to Dave's Gorge. Well, they were going to Dave's Gorge and then didn't because the weather wasn't great, and that was at the beginning of March. So I suppose it's a suck it and see. How they knew that it was going to be like that or was like that, I don't know. But
Well, forecast today was snow and snow.
yeah, so we'll see. We've got chains.
Cross climbers.
Yeah, we've got cross climbing tyres, which I've got the mounting symbols on them, so they're suitable for snowy conditions, even though we won't get our man out of the campsite. Man, that was steep, wasn't
They were a steep hill, but I don't think
Yeah.
they
barely walked down there.
They were all right
Nice.
to roll, weren't they?
Yeah. strongly suggest you get yourself a 2 or 3 week holiday.
3 weeks.
3 weeks, 2 at a push, to get your camper van loaded and come here to Morocco. It's brilliant. The people are good. The Moroccan drivers are not bad. Alright, the roads, yeah, on the whole they're pretty good.
Alright.
There's the odd bit with a hole in it, but only like driving in the UK. The people are fantastic. Do you get people? Do you have to tip people? Well, yeah. But you could finish work on a Thursday night, or finish work on a Thursday night, get up on Friday, drive down to Portsmouth, get the ferry to Spain. That gets you into Spain on Sunday morning in northern Spain. It's motorway all the way to Algeciras. You stop over points, you get proper campsite type things on the way down. They're easy found, there's millions of them. It's not like the UK, you don't have to book them, you just turn up.
Stop at Gibraltar, that's lovely.
Some are free. You can stop at Gibraltar if you wanted, go and have a look round there.
Good.
That's about, I can't remember, that's about
15 quid we said.
15 quid that cost to park there, walk into Gibraltar. Round the corners of Algeciras. You get the ferry tickets just before you get down to the ferry terminal. You queue up, you get on the ferry across the other side. It's about an hour and a half. You get off the other side, it's about 2 hours, possibly more, going through customs. That is a bit of a pain, but it's only a pain because it takes so long. And then when you come out of there, you just follow the sat nav to where you're going. Now we went to Chefchaouen on there. Once you get out, it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It's beautiful. You don't have to travel the full length of the country to the Sahara like we did. You can if you want. Fantastic place. There's plenty of campsites. You can pre-book them in advance if you want to. We've done that with one, haven't we? We contacted one the day before. It's generally not a problem. People are so nice, helpful, it's brilliant. So, 2 or 3 week holiday, I think it's spot on for you, this. Absolutely brilliant. People are so helpful. It's a good place to come. Consider it, Paul. Consider it, mate. Pardon?
What's up here? I want to take some pictures. So I need a toilet. Wow.
Just set that going and Christine wants them. I've just stopped for a little bit. I'm going to drive through the Gorge. So this town is called Dades. So they call it Dades Valley. Your dream destination, I think, is the wording that they actually use. So it smells fantastic around here. Hey. Thank you. Thank you. So this is the start of what's going to be the Dades Gorge, which has been our destination. It took us about a 5-hour drive to get here, something like that.
Yeah.
So hopefully we're looking, yeah. Anyway, no sign of any snow so far.
Good.
We've actually checked, we keep calling it Dade's Gorge, but we've actually looked at the pronunciation for it, and it's actually Dades Gorge. So it's Dades Gorge or Dades Gorge. These call it Valley though, so maybe Valley Gorge is the same wording, means the same thing. Maybe they don't have a word for gorge. Don't know. If the bumps feel more because when you're in the passenger seat. Trying to help you there.
Feel bad for me as well as a driver.
Pardon?
Feel bad as a driver.
There's what?
You feel bad in the bus as a driver.
Oh, there was something else we were meant to mention for you, Paul. Fuel, we're doing it at 10 to the pound, 10 dirham to the pound. We're actually getting more than that. We're getting nearer 13 to the pound. And a litre of fuel is 13 dirham, roughly. So actually, it's about £1 a gallon that works out. £1 a litre, sorry, for fuel. So that's pretty good. The campsites are working out approximately a tenner.
10 cents 15.
Yeah, between 10 and 15 quid, and for that you're getting all your electric, you get your water, you can empty your toilet, showers. Brilliant. Yeah, everything you need is there. The people are so helpful. Also used like in all of the cities have their own taxi type service. They do 2 taxis, grand taxi and petit taxi. Petit taxis are only allowed a maximum of 3 people in them. So what all you do for a petit taxi is you either wait for one at a petit taxi rank, or you just flag one down, and then he'll stop. The only thing you must remember is discuss your price of what it is that you want to pay. I mean, they're cheap enough anyway. Even if you pay the rate that he said is cheaper than our taxis, you get in it. The only thing about it is, with taxis, they're a major form of transport for the locals as well. So what he'll do is he'll always try to keep his taxi full with 3 people. So if there's you and Sarah, he may stop and pick another person up. I mean, we thought it was a bit, we weren't used to that, but actually didn't really mind, to be quite honest. He stops, somebody gets in, has a quick conversation with him, and then they're off, and then he just drops off whoever, wherever. So call it a posh bus service if you like, but you go into your door. We found it quite brilliant, to be quite honest. really clever idea. Taxi driver's vehicle is nearly always full. You can only put 3 people in the car. That's 1 in the front and 2 in the back. The cars they use tend to be small cars, like the Dacia Duster, a lot of Dacia Dusters, Sandero, cars like that. Just a small family car. They'll all be one colour. So Fez, they're red. Chef Chow, they were blue. I can't remember what they were, but they do vary in colour. You'll know when and if you were to ever come. But brilliant service, absolutely brilliant. And I do recommend that you come to Morocco and have a look for yourself, and just step out of that comfort zone of the UK. I fully understand that you don't want to see black tarmac when you're on holiday, when you've seen black tarmac every day of the week up to your holidays. So I do get that, but I do recommend it.
You get to see so much more, don't you?
Yeah, you get to see so much more. You get to see other cultures. I mean, we bring a mass of food over with us. So we bring all our food, the things that we want and want to eat.
Sometimes eat out. No.
Yeah, we eat out. We don't eat out much. We'll definitely try something local. So we've had tagine, which is a big thing here, which is basically a lamb cooked in a clay pot, like a stew type thing, isn't it? But it's just lamb. Ours was lamb with dates, wasn't it?
Yeah.
On the thing. So, but it's I think it's great. I won't bug you anymore now, Paul. If you have been watching it, you'll probably turn it off by now anyway. So everything from now on is for parents' benefit. Oh, and us. More Christine than me. I tend not to watch them. Christine likes to watch the videos back. I've watched the clips of the odd one, but not that bothered. The videos would be a lot shorter if it was down to me. Christine videos everything. I have to get her to turn it off when she goes for a shit.
Ah.
Bike's riding it. one of the gems of Morocco. I do like the different colours in the rocks. Gorge, and then just make sure that where I do this, not mine, you know, yours. Need to see where I'm going. Well, just make sure that that right turn is
5 kilometres.
yeah. or anything at the minute.
Which is good.
Quite summery, isn't it? Quite summery. I think Riyadh is a place that you live in, isn't it?
It's like a guest house,
Yeah.
like a motel.
Yeah.
Miss them as well.
Stop here.
Yeah.
Look at those for rocks. How strange. So this is the sort of thing that we've actually come to see, which is all part of that Dad's Gorge. It's things like that, or this. Beautiful. Just such a shame there's all that smashed glass down there. So, but, you know, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know if I mentioned, we have changed driver. I'm driving now, so I'm driving the Gorge. Just having a little bit of a look. I think they're just trying to make this into a place where you can actually get a good viewpoint. It's really quite cool. Yeah. And then look at that, the fields. I mean, and them rocks are just spectacular. Very different. Very, very different. Okay, those little rock formations there were called monkey's paws, is what they call that. I only know that because there's like a campsite opposite and he says view of monkey's paws, and that's what he's looking at. So school in front there.
Yeah.
Not all schools are paid like that, but most of them are.
Really pretty, aren't they?
Yeah. So it's just always chucking stuff off. I thought it was something that was jumped.
Oh yeah.
Some animal had jumped. down a bit, didn't it? Whoa!
You tell me after that.
Yeah. Not the best road in the world, that bit.
No.
Well, my eyes have gone all blurry again.
Again. Like, oh no.
All the riverbeds are dry, aren't they?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's an issue at the minute, or something that they've expected. Because it seems to be all over Morocco, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Maybe it's unusually dry.
Yeah. It's nice to hear the birds when you're
Yeah.
near the trees, isn't it? When there's trees, you tend to get the birds, but when there isn't, it's like a deathly silence. Isn't it? It's great. Like the dead.
Yeah.
Petrified. That's how they look at it.
Yeah, they do,
Petrified,
yeah.
don't they?
Can't see it.
suppose you get the card machine, get money out of the card, pay people on cash. That way you don't have to carry much money around, I suppose. Always cleaning the fronts, aren't they?
Yeah.
advertising Wi-Fi here, because I bet you've got no fucking signal. Really?
Yeah, well, I'm listening to your signal.
Wow, look at that up there.
Wow.
Session. Yeah. Well, it's quite steep, this.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is, yeah, switchback. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. Oh, look at that, that's wild. Pardon?
Chairman's no parking.
No.
Very pretty. It is very pretty.
gear in this.
Pardon?
Whether second gear is going to be any good in this. Pardon?
Well, I don't think so. They'll be can't start.
No. Dangerous to do that.
Don't they don't?
Wow. Don't know why you haven't got it on your pole, sticking it out this window like you normally do. Got a camel up here. There's a fella here just coming past him now, and has he got a camel?
Yes.
Okay, we're at that. Well, we're kind of up that hotel that you saw coming up, which is on the side of the rocks, and then that's what this place is. We're just above that. So, which is the. Well, there's a picture down the gorge. Well, I don't know where Christine's gone. Oh, she's there. I'm going to give you that look. I'm going to go back and wind my window up.
Oh, okay.
Christine, you can go that way round where they've gone. They've gone round there. There you go then. That's all he wanted you to do. You might have said we was nowhere near where he wanted to be. You'd have said 250. If we was close, he'd have said something like 400 or something. Yeah. He wanted to be right up on.
Best place to live here, clearly.
But I will say that was a proper thick one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But I think you'd itch in it, I'm going to be honest. I think it's an itchy one.
I Put on the skin, it felt itchy.
Yeah.
Very itchy.
I suppose because it gets cold here, they saw a different place. No, that 800 was way.
Really itchy. I put it on my arm, I thought.
Yeah. I looked at it, it did look thick. But I think the jacket's quite cool as well, but I don't know whether how much I would wear it, if you get what I mean.
You'd wear it.
I don't think it's going to be a coat that would...
That long thing, the grey foot shower, that's all I wanted.
Yeah. A toweling type material would be good.
Not getting it all.
No, for fuck's sake.
Well, yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Why would you get them for long then?
No, we won't be for me. Yeah, toweling type would be good. Just want one dead long, don't we?
Because we're stopping here, we will have to be up and on the ball in the morning.
We don't say we're stopping here, have we?
Well, no, but it's 3:30 now. We're still travelling away from... water now, you know. I reckon that's what they're doing there. I reckon eventually that's going to flow water. And then underneath the road.
Yeah.
So many things are coming here. Yeah, this road in the winter time has snow on it. So we can get pretty treacherous up here. Although there's not a sign of any, is there? I suppose it's a little bit like Austria, France and Switzerland for the skiing, I presume. Hey?
We're stopping as well.
I don't know, do you want me to stop? Yes?
Yes.
Bin here, do you want to use it? Wow. I think the idea is to walk through this part of the gorge. Seems to be what everybody else is doing, so must be the thing to do. It's quite stunning, to be fair. I think it's quite dangerous to be walking, never mind driving. It's beautiful. And the water's crystal clear again. Beautiful. As he... I think they're all doing that for the echo. Anyway, we've got past them, so actually there's no I'm in the French, so kind of explains it, I suppose. We're in front of them now, so I don't have anybody else on the picture. There's just us walking through the gorge. Christine, I don't know what she's doing. I think she's walking with the French. So I'll do this and we'll get pictures, which takes us on the way back. Yeah. It's quite fantastic. Really cool. Oh, there's a bird. Not sure how far we walk this. There's the end of it. So I think we'll not see much more for us. But it's good. It's cool. Hopefully he won't run me over. Wow, who's painted this? There's some paintings on the wall here, which is very different. I don't know if that means anything or... The water is beautifully clear. This is gorgeous. Stunning. There comes Christine, she's not far behind. We'll just opening up now. It's quite a overpowering, I think, is the word I'm possibly looking for. I mean, everything just, it just makes everything look so big. Wow. If you look how the strata is on this, you'll find, I think, the idea originally, well, not idea, what it would have been originally, you would level, and then as the plates of the earth push together, and that's what pushes it up. And I think the reason why I know that is I heard something about if you go down Cornwall, we get that like that, which creates sort of mountains. There's Christine with the camels. So all right. Okay. Wow, it's quite stunning. That. Dramatic. That's the word I've been trying to think of. Dramatic. Very steep, I must admit. Man, not a lot much, but I could tell you it's first gear. Our way back through Dade's Gorge. We didn't do all of it, we did about 2/3 of it. There's other things that we want to see, and we're heading in the wrong direction. We keep following it through Dade's Gorge. We do have to turn around and come back through it. And we don't want to get stuck driving at night, so we've spun it round and we're now heading for our campsite for the night, just on the way to Uzurati. I think Uzurati will be a couple of hours drive in the morning. And we're going to try and get to which I think is the biggest movie set in Morocco. It allows you to go and have a look behind the scenes and such like. There's another one which is on the opposite side of the road, which within about 10 minutes, a second movie set. That one is...
It's an outside one.
Pardon?
It's an outside one.
It's an outside one, that one, yeah. It's where they filmed The Hills Have Eyes, if anybody's seen that. Anyway, it gives us a chance to have a look at a proper movie set. I think we've seen the western one that in Spain. So we're going to have a look at one in Morocco. So that'll be tomorrow. It wasn't something that we'd planned to see, just something that cropped up and Christine found. We thought it could be quite good to look at. Plus, we're not like we're behind schedule on our visit to Morocco. We are a day ahead of ourselves. You have to get a lot of the little kids waving at you. Noticed. Some of them don't necessarily wave, they have other gestures for you, don't they?
They do.
Well, on the whole, I must admit that the kids generally are pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
With the place where we were, where we had the pictures taken with the camel, it's quite funny really. He's just a little lad that's got the camels and his little shop. He can only be about 12, isn't he?
Less than that.
Less than that, 10 years
10,
old maybe.
yeah.
So I'm guessing he's a lad that doesn't get the opportunity to go to school and has to work to earn his money. But he was a nice enough little lad. So we paid him for the photographs. Birds on top of the mosque.
With all the birds.
Yeah. Back
In
into
400
the
meters, at
city
the
of
roundabout,
Dades
take the
now.
second exit onto N10.
Or Daddy's.
Oh,
Is it Dades? Daddy's. We're trying to buy one of the long Moroccan, like, I don't know what you would call it.
Like a dress with a
Smock.
Yeah, smock.
Like a smock. We did look at one. The guy wanted 800 dirham for it. Man, it was a thick one, a big heavy duty one. We declined they'd asked us about another price, and I said I'd give him 250 for it, which is 25 quid. And he said no. He wasn't even going to barter on that point, so we were miles apart on that. But I think it's one that was would have been really itchy, yeah. So we're just looking for something that when we're away in the van and you need to go for a shower, it's to have something like that on. You can just chuck that on. You don't have to have any other clothes on. I think there's a fella here on the left that's got one, look, with the woolly hat, that sort of thing, something like that. You can go get a shower, and it makes it easier. Six on there. It's a call for prayer. Yeah, it's a call for prayer, that. I don't know if you can hear that.
At the roundabout, take the second exit and stay on N10.
Yeah, this is the way we came in.
In 300 meters, at the roundabout, take the first exit.
Okay, we're heading, this is in the direction of Uzrati. About 25, 26 kilometres to go, so it's about 15 miles. Hopefully we'll get a good Wi-Fi signal, or if not a Wi-Fi signal, a good internet signal. We'll see. Maybe we can get, we're a couple of days behind now, aren't we, on videos? So hopefully we can get something going, see if we can get over our issues that we've got. Whoop.
Oh! I get told off for that.
You do?
There's another one.
Yeah. Yeah, I must admit, I told Christine off for hitting them at speed.
You've just done exactly.
And I've just done exactly the same thing. As you can see, the towns are quite clean, but when you come outside of the towns, there's just rubbish everywhere. It's just sad. Such a shame. But like we said, nothing like the rubbish that was seen in the southern of Italy, the south of Italy, round by the boot. I think it was near the heel one week.
I think so, can't
Yeah, it was disgusting. I've never seen so much rubbish as what we saw there. where we're heading to now is where we're stopping.
Yeah.
Well, we're yo for the night. It's like some camping, some what we call it vehicles here already. I hope they've got room for us. It's a bit out of the way. Looks like there's a few camper vans in here. Well, we'll soon find out. Where did we go?
You have arrived.
Stop here. Look at that down there.
Wow.
You want to go?
You can go. I'll get some pictures.
Okay. Give me the stuff.
I am.
You got money?
Get you if you want it.
Thank you.
Bloody wind, eh?
Yeah. Be interesting if we can get fucking going again.
Just one
Yeah, I know. Fucking hell.
Bindy binder.
Yeah. Yeah, you do this lot first.
Well,
This is going to be fun.
do what first?
Right, park up first,
Okay.
and then once you've parked up, you go to see him, and then he invite you in for a tea and a coffee.
I'll put tea on while that's doing
Are you coming in?
that. Yeah.
So this wind's going to be.
I don't know if I want a tea or coffee in case I fucking get ill again.
Ah, not really again. And park there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what do you do about your passport? Hell.
What's up with you?
You're about 100 miles an hour, so it's fucking wall, you dick. Ha ha.
I didn't.
Oh,
Okay.
Still got a camera on.
Are you going to leave that on? You can leave it on if you want.
Yeah, so I call you as well.
Yeah, Christine's just realised she's left the camera on and she's calling me names now. And guess how much notice I'm paying? Okay, this is our stop for the evening. It's actually quite fantastic. The views are great. There you go. Did your Renault 4 look like that, Dad? I'll see if I can zoom in a bit for you. Give you a better look of it. You have to bear with me a second. What about that for a Renault 4? I think that's what it is, isn't it? Just like that yours? Yours was a white one as well, but I know it was a van style. So, anyway, I'll take you for a quick nosy around. It's actually, we're up on a small hill, so you park around in a circle. There's a few vans coming in now, so I think we've just timed that about right. And absolutely brilliant. I mean, I'm just walking around now, so it's like being just on the top of an hill. It's been open a couple of years. It's absolutely fantastic. It's a young fella, his dad sorted it out for him. It is truly spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. There's a cafe inside, it's immaculate, the showers are immaculate, it's beautiful. What about that for a wash-hand basin? This fella's father and him, really clever. He's got a light in the cafe. It's a gas bottle. He's drilled a hole in it, and then there's like a tap spout off it. Christine says she'll put a picture on it for you. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, the places we've stayed, I'm going to be honest, have been great. The people are fantastic. He gave us a traditional, we had tea and coffee which he gave us, which was really nice. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Kids play area. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything anymore than that. It was great. Good shout coming here, Christine. Very good shout. I think by far and away it was brilliant. I'm gonna go down and show you the showers on this place. I won't show you to the cafe because it's pretty much busy at the minute. Okay, I think it's here, isn't it? Was it down here? Yeah. So I'll show you these. So down these stairs. We're under the cafe at the moment, and there's a toilet. Let's put light on. Toilet and shower. I mean, there's three that are here. Wash hand basin at the end. Absolutely brilliant. Couldn't wish for any more than what you've got here. It's immaculately clean. No, it's okay. I'll put your photo on later. Bye, so filled up here, aren't it? Hey? Yeah. So I'm going to have a look and see what he's done that's different about the
What?
this sink. See if that's any different than the one that's down there. So no, I think this is just he's even got a mirror on it. It's absolutely brilliant. Brilliant.